EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for July 19th, 2019. We're going to have very hot and oppressively hot conditions over the next several days up through Sunday. And we're expecting temperatures to get in the low to mid 90s across much of the region today, maybe even some upper 90s in the further south and east areas. And we're looking at upper 90s to near 100 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday until we finally get some relief late in the day or at night. There's still some question about that with how Sunday plays out, and I'll show you that here in a second. But in the meantime, here today. We are going to be drying out today. I know we had those pop-up scattered showers and thunderstorms kind of ended up in the same areas we expected it yesterday. When I did the video yesterday, I showed the areas mainly across southeast PA, central Pennsylvania, central New Jersey, southern New Jersey, northern Delaware. That's exactly where it occurred. So the NAM did a good job of showing where those pop-up scattered showers and thunderstorms would occur. And it's really one of those situations where we had, you had a quick downpour, 10-15 minutes of a downpour, and then the sun came back out, and then maybe a half hour later had another downpour come through. So kind of one of those situations yesterday. We're not dealing with that today. Okay, so we're not dealing with that, just dealing with hot temperatures, very high humidity. Heat index values are going to be well over 100. As a matter of fact, most areas are going to be over 105 degrees for a heat index early afternoon. Each day of the heat wave going through Sunday, the best time for when or I don't want to say the best time, but as far as when you're going to have the highest heat index value, so it's a combination of the heat, air temperatures, and the high humidity, is going to be early afternoon every single day. And that's because once you get further in the afternoon, the dew points start to lower a little bit just as they start to mix out with those temperatures. So looks like early afternoon is the time you need to avoid if you're going to be outside. I know the temperatures at that point might not reach the peak air temperature, but a combination of the two will be worst between 12 and 3 every single day, it looks like. So here is today. No precipitation to speak of today. As we get into Saturday, same deal here. Actually, Saturday and Sunday are probably your peak heating days. Might get the slight edge to Saturday as far as high temperatures, and that's where we could reach 100 here in Philadelphia, mid to upper 90s elsewhere. So very hot temperatures. Heat index values on Saturday, 110 to 115 in some locations. So it's going to be very oppressively hot. And as we get over the temperatures here, this is what we're looking at for high temperatures here over the weekend. This is both Saturday and Sunday. You got 95, 94, 94, 96, 97, 97. And then you get down here by the heat islands, which is near the metros. You're 100, 101, 101, 100, even a 102 up here. That's shown in up here in Bergen County. So there's some very hot temperatures shown here on this particular map. But that's not really telling the whole story. This is the apparent temperature that we'll be dealing with. This is combining heat and humidity together, and you see a lot of values here. They're 107, 108, 109, 110. These are ridiculous. Okay, so it's going to be very hot over the weekend. That's not a surprise to any of you. We've been talking about this for several days now. But the precipitation will not be a factor this entire weekend. It looks like maybe late on Sunday. Here's Sunday here on the global models, and you have an isolated thunderstorm possible ahead of this cold front. That's going to come through on Monday, but you might have, well ahead of this, you might have, if a prefrontal trough can get going anyway, might have some relief, at least the interior areas, for an isolated thunderstorm. We did leave that in the forecast, but the latest NAM, here's a look at late in the day here on Sunday on the NAM. Nowhere close to our region, so no relief here on Sunday. That means a second consecutive day of 95 to 100 degree temperatures here on Sunday, because this cold front is going to be what's going to save you on Monday as far as temperatures are concerned. So the cold front does move through here on Monday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are going to be likely when that does move through. So looking at a mostly cloudy day across the entire region with that front moving through, and scattered showers and thunderstorms. Could be a little strong further south and east, but this would be south and east of Pennsylvania. It looks like southern New Jersey, Delaware. We'll keep a close eye on that. But this will break the heat very effectively, because once we get to Tuesday, we are partly cloudy, actually partly cloudy early, and then going to be mostly sunny later, and then we're going to be mostly sunny here on Wednesday. Both days you're going to see lowering humidity on Tuesday, low humidity on Wednesday, and Thursday is another one of those days where it's going to be kind of lower humidity, and not looking at any precipitation there either. So looks like we're going to head into a dry stretch next week. Temperatures are going to be near to slightly below average. So we went from well above average to near to slightly below average, and you could have some temperatures in the 80 to 85 degree range. Looks like from north to south on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Actually, Thursday is going to increase in most areas to the mid 80s, maybe some upper 80s further south and east, but still 80s we can deal with. Once we get into you can't deal with too much of this, what we're going to see over the next couple of days. So make sure you stay hydrated, be smart. Hydrated does not mean beer and wine and liquor, okay? I mean, I know everybody wants to do that in the summertime. Guilty, my hands up right now. But make sure you're drinking plenty of water if you're going to be outside for prolonged periods. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. And make sure you take frequent breaks if you're going to have to do any kind of work, any strenuous activity outside, especially on Friday when most people are working, but some of you work over the weekend as well. Just take it easy this weekend, okay? Enjoy the pool. Stay in the air conditioning if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Just make sure you do it in moderation. Take breaks in the shade. Drink plenty of water. You're definitely going to need it this weekend. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 19th, 2019. Have a great Friday.